Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for my channel for this year. Okay, so, little history here. I started this channel in July of 2019 just because I wanted to share my reviews with the world, and I published every week to 2 weeks ever since, until last year. So, I got a big boost from Soren when I did a collaboration with him years ago. So, I had been hovering around like 10 subscribers, give or take. Like, I'd get a couple, lose a couple, and I was only uploading once every week to 2 weeks, and then I did a collab where he was on my channel and then I was on his channel, and he has like 20 or had 20,000 subscribers. I don't know what he's at now, but on that one day I went from 10 to over 200, which is a pretty big fucking increase. So that was awesome. But even after that, I was never able to crack 300 subscribers. I would hover around like 380-ish, going up, going down, like just get a couple, lose a couple, whatever. But then, in July of 2022, YouTube changed their monetization policies. So it used to be that they wouldn't monetize your videos at all unless you were a YouTube partner, where they would split the revenue with you. Then in July of 2022, they were like, that's old news, that's dumb. How we're gonna do it now is that we can put ads on any videos we want, but we're not gonna cut in the creator or give them any options about the video's ads until they make certain qualifications. So I got really pissed off at that because I don't like ads, and I did not like that I could not control whether or not there was ads on my videos, because I didn't want ads on my videos. That's not what this channel was for. It was not for them to make money or for me to make money. It was for getting my reviews out to the world, and YouTube putting ads on it makes it like, oh, this guy's wanting to get paid for it. Well, I still haven't gotten paid anything. So I stopped uploading for a few months just out of protest. They didn't change their policy, so I was like, all right. So I decided to do a review, and I actually decided to challenge myself. So on November 15th, 2022, I decided to see if I could do a review for every single day. And as of today, when this video comes out, I will have done that. I have gotten a review out every single day at the same time, because I schedule their uploads for 365 days. I will say that it has been a struggle sometimes because, I have to watch the thing first. And even if it was a movie that I've seen before, if it was more than like a really short time before I decide to do the review, I'm gonna rewatch it before I do the review for it. And so that's what I've done for all of the things that I reviewed here. But the problem is that the amount of time that it takes to watch something versus how much content I create with it, it can be a struggle. Because, for example, 10 hours for Star Trek Strange New Worlds, whatever season that was, I did less than a 10-minute review on that. But at the same time, there have been movies where they're like a 2-hour movie, and then I've done a 15-minute review on just them. And then also, every once in a while, I'll do like the short, honestly, it's been more like 3 to 6 minute reviews nowadays, but 3 to 6 minute reviews, and then I'll do another like 20-minute bitch fest or gush fest spoiler version. And so, then I get 2 videos out of just the one movie. But still, a lot of times this year, there have been quite a few times where I've been looking through and been like, oh, I want to watch that, but that is however many episodes, because a lot of times it was a TV show, and it's like, how many hours would I be watching something and then maybe get a 10-minute video out of that? So I had to kind of budget my time so that I could watch enough things to be able to put out a review every single day. And even with that, there were, as you saw, there was a few times where it's like, part of it is that I wanted to capture the audience early of like, hey, this is my initial thoughts of this new show that's releasing episode by episode by episode. So I'm going to do my first episode review or like my first 3 episode review just to give you, how I think about it so far. But at the same time, it was also a thing where if I wait until I watch all 10, 15, 12, 8, 6, whatever, however many hours that is for this show, like that, and then just put out one single video that could be less than 10 minutes, could be 20 minutes, could be less than 10 minutes, that is a lot of time dedicated for one day and a short, relatively short video. So that's why I would sometimes do the one episode or, first 3 episodes kind of review thing, is so that I would have enough video days so that I would have enough time to watch the show, So, what has that resulted in? Well, like I said, I was below 300 subscribers, and I now have a lot more. But let me tell you, when I first started this in November, the rules for monetization were that you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period. And then a few months ago, they changed it to where you could have just 500 subscribers and just 3,000 watch hours as long as you uploaded within the last 90 days. There was also, they added in shorts, and there was 90 million, but fuck shorts, I'm not going to talk about those because I'm not doing those. So, as of roughly today, but whenever this uploads, in the next day or two, I have 1,051 subscribers and 422 watch hours. So after uploading every single day for a year, yes, my subscriber count has tripled. It's still just barely cracking one of the requirements for monetization. I only have 422 watch hours total for this 365-day period. So this is after uploading every single day. Some of the reviews have been for Star Trek seasons, Lord of the Rings extended edition things where I just talk about it for 25 minutes. So yeah, some of my longest videos, pretty much all of my longest videos have been during this year. But still, and you can check out the channel trailer, most of my videos are designed between 3 and 5 minutes, really more like 3 and 6 minutes, sure, but 3 to 6 minutes of actual content. YouTube is not really big on that short amount of content, so I would have to have tens of thousands of subscribers tuning in to get anywhere near the possibility of getting to that monetization. So while I am not in this for the money, I also won't necessarily be uploading every single day from now on because it was a bit of a struggle. There were some times where I wanted to do other things. I wanted to read other books. I even threw in a couple book reviews in here because I wanted to read some books and play some video games, and I just haven't had the time to do that because I've had to make sure that I had enough videos for when I didn't have time to watch a movie because life happens, that I would have a review already ready to be able to just toss in there for that day where I didn't have time to watch something. So it was a fun challenge for myself. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that I accomplished that goal, but it's not something that I want to sustain because there are other things that I also enjoy, and I want to be able to take time doing those without worrying oh, I could be watching a movie right now, or oh, I can't rewatch this movie for the 14th time because I've already done a review for it, and that won't get me new content. So one of these days, if I get enough subscribers to get monetization, then maybe I will go back to some type of daily schedule. But for right now, I'm not saying that I'm going to stop every single day. When I have a video, I'm going to schedule it and upload it. When I don't, I won't. I don't think there's going to be weeks upon weeks of nothing, but it's not necessarily going to be every day. I'm not going to just completely fall off the face of the earth because I still do watch movies. That's why I started this channel. But the upload schedule may be a bit more sporadic because even with the same time every day for 365 days, I still have just over 1,000 subscribers, 422 watch hours. So I want to do other things with my time sometimes. Also, for those of you who wonder, ask, or variously comment, first of all, thank you for the comments. Any interaction pretty much always helps the algorithm to get my stuff out there, so thanks for whatever. But I will not be including clips of any video, any movie or TV show that I watch, because YouTube's copyright enforcement tools, policies, and just how they enforce things is just utterly asinine, arbitrary garbage. So I'm not going to be including any clips of anything until their policies have a massive change, and that I see that channels aren't getting unnecessarily suspended or hard strikes against them for just including clips that are from a trailer while doing, common sense reviews about them. So not going to include any of those. Also, probably not ever going to include the poster or whatever in the screenshot. I let YouTube choose my screenshots. So I'm not going to include the oh, here's the movie poster overlay next to my face as I'm doing the thumbnail. Nope, just not gonna. Sorry if that annoys you, or if I'm motioning over here for this movie and I'm talking motion over here for this movie. I didn't forget to put on graphics or pictures. I'm just not gonna do it. Sorry. Not sorry. So that's my channel. I'm watching videos, watching movies because I like to, and then I review them. Maybe if this starts to make me money, maybe I'll start putting those posters on there, but I'm still not going to do clips from the trailers and whatnot because I don't need those arbitrary strikes against my channel. Also, if you want furry drama or people drama or commentary about actor drama or fursuit making tips or any other bullshit, don't come to this channel. Never gonna happen. Not sorry. That's not what this channel is. This channel, I review movies, TV shows, the occasional book, and the occasional video game. That's it. If you don't like that, seek channels elsewhere. This is a review channel that happens to have a fursuit. You're welcome. Also, you'll probably notice that I'm probably going to stop with the good, bad, and the furry, just because so much of the time, whenever there is furry, I feel like talking about it in a way that gives it justice gives away portions of the plot. Think about if I had reviewed... There's just so many movies that if you talk about whatever animal or creature or whatever and how important they are to the plot, it gives things away. So I'm not going to do that anymore, in all likelihood, because I just cover the things that I don't like, and maybe not I'll cover the furry, but sorry if you really enjoy that part, but I'm probably going to stop that. And then there's just going to be some other minor tweaks here and there of the channel, but not massive changes, I don't think, but just some changes here or there that I've been kind of a bit stricter with my formatting, so I might get a little bit more loosey-goosey and see how that goes. But, again, don't expect clips, don't expect pictures and overlays of posters or whatever else, because it's not going to happen. But hopefully you've enjoyed my channel. Hopefully this gives you some insight as to what this channel is about and what I've been doing for it and the metrics and all that jazz. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.